Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon.
So be sure to text Ready to Buy, that's Ready to Buy, to the number on the screen. Starting pricing for low-end software, $100. And starting pricing for high-end software, $500.
We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal's buyer's protection guarantee.
So, did you hear that the godson and also a childhood friend of Jam Master Jay were found guilty of his murder? You heard about that?
Is that the same gentleman who they were like naming in the documentary?
Yeah, Carl Jordan Jr., whatever, Big D's son. You know Big D?
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, man, it's a fucking shame, man. Like, first of all, like the odds of being killed by someone you know is higher than it is to be killed by a stranger.
That's always the case.
Right. It's crazy.
Most of the I would say there's probably more percentage of rappers getting killed in their own hometowns than anywhere else.
Not even just you can
not
you can get killed in your own home. Like people, it's just a whole baffling thing. So this was a kid that Jam Master Jay probably seen born. You know what I mean? Like, remember when he was born? Like, and then I think the other dude that was with him was like a childhood friend of Jay's, like a nigga that you went to school with, 5th grade and all that. Y'all shared chocolate milks and all this. Later on in life could be the one that fucking kills you.
Seen that plenty of times.
It's just, it's baffling. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
look, everybody hates black people, especially black people.
It takes away a lot of faith in humanity. Like, damn, like you just don't know who to trust sometimes. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
so this motherfucker, that's probably how they got to him. Like, these motherfuckers forever. I didn't think they was coming up here to fucking shoot me in the head. Even if we did have some shit going on, some drug dealing shit went on and blah, blah, blah. Like, nigga, I known you since you was a baby. I ain't think you would take it that far type of shit. Like, but again, money makes motherfuckers do shit that.
Money and pussy. The man's downfall. Every man's downfall.
Listen, I remember going to like they took my class to like a Scared Straight to sing and shit when I was in school and shit, because I went to an alternative school for bad kids. And
no way. You wasn't bad. Let me guess. You yelled back at the teacher, "Bullshit, Christopher Columbus is coming to America."
All of that. But anyway, yeah, the motherfucker in there basically was like, man, everybody's in here for either what did he say? I think he said money or pussy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, money or pussy or drugs or some shit like that. One of the three. Like, you know what I mean?
Every
like,
dude, well, drugs usually falls under the category
money side, right?
Every dude that I know that has gotten killed, like met an untimely demise in that capacity, has been over money or pussy. Now, scroll in your everybody take this exercise. Scroll back to all the folks you know that have gotten killed and what has been the origin story. A chick or some bread. If it was drugs, that's bread. If it was,
jealousy or
it was a chick.
That's real. But
Yeah.
that also shows you the value of a woman. You know what I mean? Like in the mind of a man, we said that money can make you do a lot of shit, but so can some pussy. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's value, its value in a man's mind is very high. And not even just in a man's mind, just in the grand scheme of things. Like, you know what I mean? It's really higher than money because it brings forth life and all kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
He's like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, so what was we saying? Oh yeah. So anyway, man, it's just a shame. This whole thing just makes me think about how you just never know who you could be next to. You know what I mean? People get killed by their spouses, um, you know, their family members. Like,
ooh, speaking of family members, there was a story maybe about a month ago. A young guy killed 7 of his family members. He shot 2 random people also, like just riding through the street, but he killed his mother, his aunt, her husband, his brother, and his 3 sisters in two different houses. And then he drove, I think this happened in Illinois. He made it all the way to Texas, and he stole a license plate to try to replace the license plate that was on his car. And I think that's how he ended up getting caught, like some shoplifting shit or whatever. But once the police cornered him, he offed himself. He unalived himself, as they say.
yeah, what's that all about? Unalived. Why people keep saying that all of a sudden? Unalived. Is
I
that
don't
some
know. I guess
YouTube fucking algorithm
I
because you
don't
can't
know.
say the M word or something? Like, what the fuck?
Well,
I'm noticing that.
well, the S word is now self-transitioned, and I don't know, you can't say dead, you have to say unalive. I don't know what that. Don't look. I'm of a particular age. Nigga, kill this off.
Okay, I see this guy Art of Game is trying to be a dickhead. Bye bye. I've been ignoring him for a while, but he just, yeah, get out of here. So moving on. That's before we get out of here in a little bit. Now this is controversial in some people's minds.
Uh-oh.
I happen to have my own thoughts on it.
Who that
Fat
is?
Joe cops the Trump kicks. Is he wrong? You got people that are up in arms right now because Fat Joe copped the Trump kicks. What do you think about that?
I don't know. If you're a sneakerhead, I guess that's what, I don't know if that's what I would say, if you were to, if you're copping them and you're a sneakerhead, you could be copping them because you know the resale value of them is going to be crazy. Like, if you're a money person like that, the resale value
and that's why he said
is going to be sick.
He got him because he's a sneaker collector.
So I guess that's not so crazy. I guess why everybody is up in arms, because it's like, oh, you're supporting his campaign. That's because that's where the money's going. It's like to fund his campaign.
Hang on. Yo, I'm live. I'll hit you back. Yeah. Exactly. First of all, people don't go this hard for their everyday products that they buy. Like y'all, we buy all kind of shit every day, and most people don't look into the background of the company that they're supporting. You know what I mean? You trust me. Half of these fucking companies, if you really looked at their CEOs and what they was about, and oh my god, that motherfucker, you know. So
I would have.
well, I think the kicks are ugly as fuck.
They're horrendous.
I wouldn't wear them. I don't like to wear nothing with an American flag on it.
I would have rather him spend that money on, a black-owned sneaker company.
Well, first of all, he didn't buy them. He said he didn't buy them. He got them for free. That's number one. So Fat Joe said he didn't pay for those sneakers. But he had the connection to get them. Supposedly there's only 50 made. So
that's gonna be a crazy resale.
Exactly. So as a business investment, especially somebody that collects sneakers, that's almost a no-brainer. I don't give a fuck what you feel, what your emotional thing is about Trump and all of that type of shit. If you feel this and that, blah, 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 even if he is a racist, if he's able to profit off of, you know what I mean, buy this racist fucking sneaker and then resell it to some other racist for an exorbitant price.
Yeah, I mean,
what's wrong with that?
If anything, I would say it's an investment. So
it's an investment.
Now, I will say this: everything ain't for public consumption. Just get your sneaker, tuck it, and sell it. What do you really on social media? Look, everybody, I got the Trump sneaker. Well, you opened yourself up. You walked into the melee.
No, okay. I could see that point. Yes, everything is not for public consumption. I feel you. I can't argue with that, dude.
I mean, that's it. Get the sneaker, tuck it, get your money.
Right. But fuck it. If it, he pulled them out, and if I guess you're gonna say that you had them, then I guess you can explain why. I wouldn't pay my money for them. Do I think it would be an investment though? Like, yeah, it probably would, but that's not an investment that I would want to make.
Right.
And I'm not that much of a sneakerhead though. You see what I'm saying? I like sneakers, but I'm not like, yo, I got a few pairs of one of a kind, such and such. Like, Joe is one of those type of dudes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he got more than one pair of rare Jordans and all this other type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of shit he's into. So
if that's his thing, fuck it.
Yeah, if that's his thing, like, I don't, you know what I mean? But as a sneaker, for me, it's an ugly fucking sneaker. I'd never fucking wear it. I'd never want it, but I understand his reasoning for getting it. And not for nothing, I said this on the last show. What other presidential candidate would even think about doing some shit like that? Fucking have a fan base enough to fucking even sell your shits. Like, ain't nobody buying the Biden ones.
Not even a fan base. No, he said, well, I know black people like sneakers, so I'm gonna make a sneaker.
But we didn't buy them though. We're not the ones that bought them. White people bought them.
But these are the things that they are saying.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. He went into a stereotype, but black people do like sneakers. But we didn't like that sneaker, you dumb motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, you should have got a black person to design the motherfucker.
We stereotyped to all of them. Hillary Clinton had hot sauce in the bag. Biden said we ain't black if we don't vote for him. Trump
Biden was giving out needles and all kind of shit. Like,
We got sneakers.
Yeah, right.
we got sneakers for Jamal. No, did you see that? Wait, I forgot what the name of the senator. He was like, for every Karen that we lose, we gain a Julio and a Jamal.
And this was like a serious thing. Like he was serious when he said
this was like a senator or a congressman. This was like a Republican basically saying like, yeah.
I saw where Trump was like, the lights are so bright, I can only see the black ones.
Oh,
even see the white ones. I've come a far way, haven't I? I can only see the black ones. I was like, this motherfucker.
They've been flagrant. Nah, they've been flagrant.
Flagrant.
Like this election, both sides. Like
it's flagrant. Like yeah.
They basically both like, fuck you niggas. The Hispanics are the new acting like it's a border crisis. Bullshit. You're letting all of them in so they can become the new overwhelming major minority group, and they siding with y'all asses anyway. So all that shit's a crock of shit.
Yeah. We need something else. None of these motherfuckers is good choices. None of them. We need something else. Shit. Anything else going on that we want to talk about before we get out of here? I told the people that we both did some shit with 5 mics over the weekend in North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, shouts out 5.
Shout out Big 5. That was him just calling me just now. I'm like, bro, I'm live right now.
What up, 5?
But yeah, I liked what you did.
Thank you.
Good shit.
Appreciate you.
Good shit.
I've been telling you I rap better than you. Like, why are you?
Fuck out of here.
2024.
Fuck out of here. It wasn't that good.
You still
wasn't that good. Did you hear my 3 songs, girl? Did he play my shit?
He played the one with Kane.
Okay. That was fire, I'm on 2 other joints right there, huh? You like that shit we did with Kane?
That beat was fresh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nah, his whole album is fire. I was pleasantly surprised. I it was definitely better than what I thought it would be. Now I didn't have any expectation.
And that's what I be telling them. I'm like, nobody's even looking for you to do any of this shit.
Word, like
when you come
like,
with this shit's gonna be out of left field because nobody's expecting it. Like to be at this level of quality and all, and the type of people that you got on there, the type of feeling that he's trying to bring back to this hip hop shit, like
it's giving late 80s Harlem Riverside
Renaissance. You almost said Renaissance, and that's what I told him. This is like Renaissance hip hop. That's what I just named it. Renaissance hip hop.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, all of those records are old enough to now reuse. Those are the same age as the records we were first sampling when we was doing hip hop.
Right.
All of those 60 records was only 20 years old? You know what I mean?
Like when he played the song and I heard like real hip hop in the hook, I'm like, oh wow. Like using the term real hip hop in a record requires a certain level of lyricism in the verse. Like it ain't drip money, Like when you use real hip hop in a record, in a hook, I knew
look at the people he's going to.
Yeah.
You, me, Big Daddy Kane, Freeway, fucking Buster. Like, you know what I mean? Like Scram Jones on the beat, like, yo.
Yep.
I'm telling you, this is something. This is gonna be a sleeper.
Kid Capri on the hook. I mean, you can run the track. I'm like, really, like it's like all we missing is Brucey B ad libs and shit. Like, Yeah.
Yeah, yo, I'm very proud of my dude, and y'all about to.
I almost want to hear world famous on the damn ad libs or something. Like shouts out to 5. I think when he drops that, people gonna be like, whoa, I was not expecting that.
No, because they probably thought it was just gonna be some regular schmegular trap or like whatever these niggas is doing right now. Like,
and I liked everything he played. I really liked that. I'm like, nigga.
thank you, because I had to tell them. I said that's the single, y'all. I said Louie is the one. I said I always know.
That's your theme song. That's like your theme music. That's like you walking down the street with the sound.
Every hero needs a theme music.
Yes,
you know, they taught us that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Every hero that's his fucking theme music.
That's
and
what
I'm like, come on,
that's
a solo song. Like,
yes,
you can do it without nobody else on the song. Like, you don't need
he was trying to get somebody on
the
it.
song.
Nah,
like, yeah, like trust me, it's better. Because when it's time to perform and you got to always rely on somebody else being there, that's not a good, you know what I mean? That's not a good look. But that joint right there,
that's his single. And I wouldn't be mad at if he did like a remix and got like, them Harlem Boys on it, or Jim Jones. You already. Okay.
He said, and his response to that is, the only person he would want to put on the remix is Pharrell.
I can see that.
Because he's real Louis.
Pharrell is Louis right now.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if you get Pharrell on the shit,
yeah,
that'd be ill.
Yeah.
We just put that out in the universe just now. So let's see that. You know what I mean? Like,
I could see that being used in commercials.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah.
Exactly. Like, yo, my boy is smart, man. He be knowing how to tap into algorithms.
He's seen
that when Pharrell came with the shit that, hang on.
Nah,
they ain't got no theme music for this shit.
As soon as he played it, I was like, I see what you did there. Nah, he got one with that.
Crazy.
I was like, oh yeah, like, nah, you not playing. Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
I was excited for you. I'm like, go ahead, Jamar, make another hole.
Because some of us can do that. Like, you know what I mean?
That's right.
Like,
that's right.
But see if you could find another motherfucker like me. You know what I mean? That'll support your shit for, you know what I mean? An extended period of time and really believe in you and fucking, you know what I mean? Know your music backwards and forwards and really understand your shit and be your advocate out here in the world and connect dots. Let's see if you can find another motherfucker like me.
Word.
I'll wait.
Nah, that's a good one.
Well, listen, we've been here like 2 hours now. This has been a great one.
You were maybe an hour and a half for me.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that's about that time.
Nah, I ain't never partied with Diddy. They said, did Jamar ever party with Diddy? Fuck no. Fuck no. I mean, I've been in the same parties as Diddy.
Now let's not. I'm about to say, let's not get it fucked up now.
No, he used to throw some great ass parties.
I'm about to say Puffy threw some of the best parties, hip hop.
But when people say 90s. Party now, they mean, did you ever go to one of the freak offs?
No,
emphatically no. But have I been to Puff Daddy parties? Oh, when he used to do the Red Zone back in the days.
Like, understand
when he was a promoter, the Puff Daddy parties was off.
I was about to say, understand, there was never a fucking party in New York like a Puffy party. Like,
nah, for real. Like, this nigga used to throw some real good parties, and I'm talking parties that heterosexuals would want to go to. You know what I mean? Let's
not conflate that with the freak offs.
Yeah. Then let's not. Those are two different things. Like,
Puffy
yes,
was the.
In that case, I've been to plenty of Puff Daddy parties, just not the ones you're thinking about. Not those private ones where anybody get naked and all. We've been to ones in clubs, out in the open. Those parties. You know what I mean? And those type of Puff Daddy parties, That nigga knew how to throw a fucking party.
Are incomparable.
Like, seriously, that nigga would pay attention to detail and fucking, like, you would just walk away like, yo, damn, I really had fun at this shit. Like, that was a really good party. Like, it had mad broads, and you know what I mean? Everybody was fresh, and you know what I mean? Like,
food.
All of that. Like, all of that. Like, so that's the only time where I could stand up for fucking.
I'm like, no, I had to be like, wait a minute now. Fucking puff parties was the shit.
Do not conflate a Puff Daddy party with a Puff Daddy freak off party. Those are two different, or even like a mansion party.
The
like
Hampton White party, anytime shit was boss.
Yeah, well, anything that was like private, I feel like that's the shit you don't want to fuck with.
You're talking about
you need to be out in the public with Puff Daddy.
You're talking about the floor that you need the key to. You got to turn the key to get to that floor.
All of that shit. All of that. Or the room, you know, where it was like, nah, nobody can go back there. But then all of a sudden you see certain people walking back there type of shit. Like, it's like,
Word.
So, motherfucker, you ain't even hear the songs yet. Wait till you hear the songs, nigga. Sorry, Lord, I think Rog got you, homie. You ain't even hear the fucking songs. I got 3. So, yeah, we could choose from 3. Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, shit. Hang on a second. Yeah. Hold up. Sergio B. What'd he say? Sergio B said thoughts on Hove begging to win AOTY from Grammys. Wants validation from whites, and when Kanye did it, it was wrong. What's AOTY? Artist of the Year. Artist of the Year. You see how I got that?
Album of the Year.
Oh, Album of the Year. Okay. Thoughts on Hove begging to win Album of the Year, and that was for Beyonce, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I didn't even watch that, so I don't really have any thoughts on it.
I actually thought the Grammys did a good job this year. Like Killer Mike sweeping even though it sucked that it wasn't televised, the fact that he swept the hip hop category is like, yes, Killer Mike over Travis Scott, respectfully. Yes, Killer Mike over so I didn't have an issue with the categories. See, here's my take with Grammys and shit like that. Don't look at it as validation from whites. It's not so much about being validation from whites. It's that these are also the scrolls, the archives. Like when it's all said and done in 100 years from now, we want to be a part of those scrolls. So it's not so much.
But the reason why they say validation from whites, because a lot of times in order to get into those scrolls, you got to get validated by some white people that don't really know about what the fuck they're talking about.
But you know, the Grammys is a voting is an actual voting board full of niggas. So a lot of niggas on the voting board. Yeah, all of those packets that we get in the mail, if we actually open them and read them and check a ballot and send it in, we too have a voice in who gets these awards.
Yeah.
We just ain't beat.
I'm just saying it wasn't like that back when we first started protesting against the Grammys and shit like that. No, we didn't really have a voice like that.
No,
it was literally people that knew nothing about hip hop that were trying to vote on it. You know what I mean?
You're absolutely
so now
right.
it's gotten a lot better since then. Yes, we have more people who are educated about hip hop on the board now, where we can have better, better choices, and you know what I mean. Like it's not as corny now. The fact that Killer Mike won, as opposed to like some corny motherfucker, because the first motherfucker that they let win was Fresh Prince. You know what I mean? To me, there was other rappers that could have won
of course,
ahead
it's
of
gonna
them,
be the
but they
Vanilla
let the
Ice.
corny ones that the white people knew be the first ones to win. Now, fast forward, there's probably some white people that didn't even really know Killer Mike like that. You know what I mean? Like, but he was able to win now. So, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's I don't think anybody's ever gonna get it right, but unless we are going to really full-fledged, create our own, which is in our case, supposed to be like the BET Hip Hop Awards and things of that nature. Unless we gonna really support these things, are we really gonna support Soul Train? Are we really supporting the NAACP awards? If we're not really gonna support these things, then this is this is what we have. And as much as like I think if you're an artist now, I think if you're an artist and you're focusing on your artistry, no, you shouldn't, like the end all be all shouldn't be these awards, but there is something to be said for making sure you're included in them. Or 100 years from now, when we're all gone and not able to tell the tales, what the scrolls are going to read, Adele sang better than Whitney Houston.